team news, how's that looking this week?
Everything is normal. So we have Ruben back. That's the big news, and let's see if Prudence can join us tomorrow.
So Ruben back, that's a big boost, because it seems the last couple of games you've really been struggling to fill your substitutes bench. It's been a bit of a struggle.
Yeah. So when you move for our bench in the last game, we don't have too many solutions. Sometimes we want to manage the game in a different way to try to. If I have, usually I finish the games with 3 midfielders. In that game we don't have it because Ruben was out. But look, that's the picture, and that's why I said it's a big challenge for us. And I'm not complaining about nothing. My job is to find the best solutions for every game.
Are you going to have to play at your very best against Liverpool tomorrow?
As Liverpool against us, so I think they know us. I think well. We try to understand also their game, and we're going to be a tough game, as you said, because when you look what they are doing in the last 4 months, just one team win. It was Wrexham, and after in the next week we beat Wrexham at home. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think both teams have good dynamics. They play in the different systems. So that's the kind of things, and that's all the kind of games we want to play. So we are very happy to play in that game in this moment, because I think we are strong in the moment.
They're the top scorers in the Premier League, but your defence has been excellent this season. Does that sort of the performances of your back three really give you confidence coming into this?
Not just the back three. I think the balance is the team. So that's what I have. We work as a team. So that's why I'm saying every time. The last goal we score, we started with Jose, and we are doing clean sheets because the work of the strikers are very important. So this is a teamwork. No one is out of them. If they want to play, they want to play in this way, because it's my way to understand the job. Teamwork every time, but for sure, when you look for what Cody, Max, and Saiz are doing, we are very happy with them. They are, and especially what they did against Burnley. They start with 2 top strikers, and after they change for different ones, and we adapt very well. We don't concede that chances for them, and also they are very important in the way we are playing to manage the ball. So very happy with the work of them.
One man they'll have to try to stop Mo Salah. Do you think he's the most informed player in the world right now?
Is the most important or not? I think is a top player for sure. What they are doing, just not 1 year, during 4 years, it's very hard to play against him. He's very fast. He's very smart to find the right spaces. So we need to be attention of him. But when you look for them, the three strikers, they can be him, Manes, Jota, Firmino. They know how to play together, so they will create a lot of problems for sure. But we are ready to have our strategy to create problems for them.
Have you come across Jurgen Klopp before? Is he a manager you studied a lot?
Just once, when I was in Swansea working with Carlos. So we have good memories from that day. But now it's a different day, and I think it's going to be a different game for tomorrow.
Jurgen Klopp once, last season, described Adama Traore as unplayable. He was back in the starting lineup midweek. What more have you been asking for from him this season?
I think he tried for him to understand better all the moments in the game. So, and that is the things I saw in the last game. It was the commitment he have when we are defending, and he was there. He pressed as a winger. He pressed the right spots we said to press, and also the inside game, because we know he's very fast in the transition. He's very great on our problems with his speed, and situations in 1-against-1, but also I want him to improve the inside game. And if you look to the game, he has 2 chances from outside of the box because he's there. So I don't want him just outside. I want him inside, because if you can dominate both situations, you can be better player and create more dangers for the opponent.
And we talked last week about your league position, and do you think that perhaps Wolves as a team, given the small squad you've got, are you perhaps going under the radar a bit? Do you think that you're getting the recognition that you deserve for how well you've done this season?
Okay. I don't know if that is important or not. The most important thing is me and the players, we believe in our work, because look, it's about moment. So and sometimes that's why sometimes it's better to work without too many noise around, to continue. So if in the beginning we have 3 games, no points and no goals, we continue in the same way, calm, because we know the pathway we want to do it with the team, and right now is the same. So continue the same level, try to that's what I want for my team. That's what I want for me, for my life. Consistency. I don't want these kind of things in my life. So every time try to be relaxed, calm, and try to every time we improve our team. So the important thing is not the position, it's the points we have in the moment. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Hello, Bruno. You okay?
Hi.
Bruno, just going on from that, 21 points. You're 3 points off the top 4. You've had so many injuries to deal with. You must be very proud of the way you and the squad have adapted to the circumstances and the situations that have been thrown up.
That's why I said I think this month until middle of January will be a serious test for us, for the squad and for the staff, to try to find the best solutions. We are not when we talk about it before Norwich game, it's not about complain about nothing. It's about especially our fans to understand the work we are doing with our team, because that's why it's important for us to continue under the radar, to play our game, to go for the games with that mentality, to play our game, because I think it's the best way to score goals and win points. So that's the thing. So we are happy what we are doing at the moment, but we need to continue, and the December and January will be a very hard and a good test for us.
Already mentioned, are Liverpool the best team, not only in England, but are they best team in Europe, best team in the world right now in terms of the way they're playing and the form they're showing?
Look, I don't know if the best, but is be on the best 3 or 5 for sure. Because look, when you look inside, just West Ham win, and it was after 2 or 3 days they play against Atletico Madrid. They play in Europe, in Champions League. They play with Porto. They won the 2 games against Porto. They won the 2 games against Madrid. They went to Milan and they win. So for sure. And the way, look, that's why it's important also. The manager is there. They know the system. The players are there. They know how to play. They play every time with high intensity. So for sure, it's very hard to play against them. But I think we have our chances, and that's why for me the big challenge, and that's why I'm proud for me, for my players, because every time we went for the games, especially in these 14 games in the Premier League, I think we find the right strategy. We choose the best 11, and the players every time did everything I asked in the games. That's the good things make me happy and confident for tomorrow.
You've mentioned their front line, but your front line is doing pretty well. We mentioned Adama, but Hwang and Raul and Trincao, they've been really putting in the performances. Hwang in particular is one I want to mention, because Is there an option for you to keep him permanently? Obviously, lots of rumours doing the rounds that, you know, other teams are looking at Hwang. So is there an option for Wolves to keep Hwang Hee-chan permanently in that deal?
Yeah, look, the boys are doing well. So, and that's why it's important. And it's, I think also it's important after 14 games, also the players understand the way I work. I try to choose every time the best man. So especially in the wingers. So they have 4 top players. They can play. They have different profiles, and after it's up to me and my staff to choose the best solutions for each game. And we are creating chances. We know, and they know, we need to score more goals because the points comes with goals. But the dynamic and the chances they are creating, they're good. About Hwang, look, I'm very happy with him, and I think he's very happy here with us. He come and he fit like a glove in our system, in our dynamic. And look, I don't think in nothing. I just think we need to keep him with us.
And in terms of January itself, obviously, you know, your squad has been tested. Are you expecting to be fairly busy in terms of recruitments next month when the window opens?
Look, the first step is to all our best players, not just in January, but also in the summer, need to stay here. I think that's the big challenge for us, because Wolves cannot be the same. Or if you want to do the next step, if you want to move on to try to arrive different positions, we cannot sell our best players because they need to stay here with us. And I think also that's the way to convince the best players to stay with us, is to create a project and bring 2 or 3 more players to help us to do the next step. So, but you never know. In football, you never know. If you needed to do at least one deal to buy that 3 or 4 players we need to do it. That's the financial part. But in that way, when you look for what you want to do it, you want to keep our best players with us for sure.
Just finally, how pleased are you with everything that's happened in terms of the way you and your coaching staff have put the systems in place, and the fact that, you know, performances and the league position is saying that, you know, Wolves as a club with a great future and a great season to come with how you're doing right now?
Oh, it's our life, you know, it's day by day. So, and this is football. So, you know, because you are around too much time also, the change can happen, and the change in the short period of time. So the main thing is that to continue working hard, and also for us, your question, I will try to link with what happened in the last game, and also try to understand the way we are playing, and also sometimes also to understand the opponent. So the last game we play against a strong team, compact, solid, and sometimes you need to keep it more the ball. Sometimes when you arrive specific zones to cross, when you look for the central defenders in the other team, they're already there in the box. 4 defenders, tall guys, and sometimes you just have Raul. The other guys are Hwang, Podense, Trincão. So we cannot cross long balls. The fans need to understand our game. We need to keep it the ball. If you cross, it's for tall guys, and goalkeepers is for give them our chance to do the transition. So this is the things we are trying to change. Little things, but important things. We cannot change everything at the same time, but I think the little things we are doing, and we are controlling very well. Sometimes you dominate the game with the ball, but sometimes you need to control the game well with the ball. Don't lose it in the ball in some areas that then the opponent can explore in the transition. That's the little things, the little things we can see every day in every match, and that's the things we make me and my staff happy.
Thank you, Bruno. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you for.
Thank you.
Hello, Bruno. Hello
Hi.
there. I just want to ask you a little bit about the relationship with the fans, and particularly for yourself, because I noticed again the other night, and it's happened a few times. You like to sort of wave at the fans and get them going a bit at times during the game. There was one I think you won a corner the other night, and you were there rousing the fans. Some manager like that, you enjoy that by the look of it.
No, just not for me, but for the players, because I feel it. Look, I have that feeling because look, I don't know. I think we have around 65 or 70% ball possession. We create our own chances the way we need to create, because Burnley defends very well and very hard. So they come with the consecutive good games, and they play against Chelsea and they draw 1-1. So they don't concede too many chances. But we played on. They didn't play it against Tottenham, and after around that 70 minutes, I feel my team more fresh than them, because we have the ball and putting them to run during 70 minutes, and that's why I ask support to the players to try to give them more motivation, more support, because I have that feeling we can win that game. And for sure, the way we finished the game, we were there, and we were there with the support of the fans.
Yes, and I mean it's very hard at the moment, obviously with COVID bubble, all that sort of thing. But do you feel a connection with the fans now? You've been around the club for a few months. The fans are very enthusiastic, and they like to build up good relationships. Are you feeling some of that?
Yeah, since the first day. So I remember to say it in that time. We after the first 3 games. We didn't give nothing for them, and they are there since the first day, support us, and I think that's the point. I think the fans, they understand what we are doing, what we have in our mind to prepare the future, and I think bit by bit they can also understand a little better our game, and understand also we cannot change everything in a moment. So we need to be day by day, and but no, good support for them since the first day.
That's lovely. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I don't think ITV have any questions, so if not, we'll finish the broadcast there.